All right, dude. Who, what, when, where? So, who are you? And what are you good for?
My name is Mike Moore. I'm head piercer and owner of Iron Clad Tattoo Company in Troy, Michigan.
Okay, so what is Ironclad?
Ironclad is a high-end tattoo and piercing studio. High-end artists, high-end jewelry, high-end piercers. We have world-class artists. We have world-famous artists that's been famous for over 20 years. We got some famous artists that's only been tattooing for 3 years that's been traveling the world. We just got a big, huge...
What's some names, man? How yourself out?
Yeah, we have Keith Grodi, who's one of my business partners. He's been tattooing for a little over 15 years. Black and gray color realism and a bunch of weird shit. And then we have Johnny Andreas, who's this really weird artsy dude that just comes out with some really cool, just off the wall, like, just everything about it's all weird. And he's super intelligent, big into Star Wars, nerd, all that. One of my old buddies that just started working with us, his name is Ryan Lintz. He just does just whatever he wants to do, and everything's just really cool. Just long-haired Brad Pitt, scrawny looking dude. Matt Landon, he's just killing it right now. He's 22 years old. Been touring the UK and all that stuff for the past 3 weeks. We finally get him back in a week, so that's good. Then my other business partner, Bags, he apprenticed under Tom Renshaw. He's doing his thing too. Tom Renshaw is world famous black and gray portrait artist. You can't even see his walls. There's so many trophies hanging up in there, along with the nice big mountain lion, full mount that we were hanging out with the last time.
Wasn't he on a show or something like that?
Yeah, we did a show that was tattooed in Detroit, and we ended up having like one episode of it, and then our producer got switched to a different network. And then, so the guy that took over the show was like, I don't want to do a tattoo show. But I think one of my cousins works for Discovery, so he's like, hey, I want to end up doing a show for you guys too, so we might end up doing a show coming up. But I told him it's going to be done the way I want to do it, so it's not lame, like, just normal, just it's about the art and about hanging out and just being cool.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we're just all about just doing the best we can and trying to stand out in a big fish in small pond kind of thing.
Yeah, hell yeah. So how long has Ironclad been around?
In July it'd be 2 years.
Right on. So in 2 years, you've accumulated some of the best talent in the Midwest. Whatever, just sucking it up, man.
Yeah, we're way farther into it than we thought we were gonna be in less than 2 years. Just on top of the foot traffic, we barely can take any walk-ins, so that's why we're trying to expand and looking for new artists. Right now we're currently just taking guest spots in, looking for other artists that would fit, us. Yeah. I mean, we have, most of our artists can cover 2 or 3 different styles, so we got a lot of overlap, so if you like one style or somebody else's style, then we could do that, but we just need somebody else that just doesn't have the style that we have that just also fits with our crew. So we're just on the constant lookout for new talent that isn't overlapping the rest of the industry in our area, because we have a lot of really good talent in our area. Yeah. And it's just ridiculous. So I'm like, we have baller ass traditional shops. I'm not wanting a straight up traditional artist. Yeah. I'd like to have somebody that knows how to do it. Yeah. But the thing is though, is no sense of trying to take on a market that is already heavily done within 2 shops that's owned by the same people that are just killing it. So we're just trying to do our thing and just constantly staying on our toes. Yeah, definitely.
So what are certain things that people can look for whenever they're doing, when they come into Ironclad? What makes Ironclad so special?
Well, the one thing is, the main thing is customer service. I think a lot of things what people do and forget in our industry is, if it wasn't for our clients, we wouldn't have clients. Okay. Or we wouldn't have a business. Yeah. So what we end up doing is, just make sure everybody's greeted, everybody's welcome. If we're taking a while, just let them know, hey, just hang tight for a little bit. We're just very attentive in making sure that they are comfortable and understand how the industry works, and sometimes there's instant gratification where you can come in and get a tattoo, or sometimes you have to wait 3 months, 6 months, a year, depending on who you're wanting. Yeah. So it's just a lot of educating, a lot of just showing people just a different outlook on how tattoo shops really can be.
Definitely. So you, as a piercer, what do you think that you bring to the table?
Well, pretty much we just use the best of everything. So as a piercer, along with my other piercer Chase, we just end up using, our lowest grade material is the same grade titanium used for surgical implant procedures. So you can wear our shit during MRIs. And then the next level is niobium and then 14 karat gold. So, you know, you pretty much the cheapest thing you can get from us is about between 60 and 70 bucks. Yeah. But you're also getting something that's guaranteed too. So, but we also carry, all our companies are United States based. We don't carry any cheap stuff like kiosks at the mall or any cheaper shops. And we stand by our work, you know. So a lot of me and my other piercer, we travel and do guest spots all the time. We're constantly going to Vegas for a piercing conference every year to make sure that even though I feel like I know a lot, there's still a lot more to learn. And so just constantly being around other people that know more than me or different perspectives of me, and just kind of trying to stay on top of my game and knowing what is in before it's actually in. Right on.
You told me before about how you've been doing all this anodized stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's pretty special. Like, I don't know a lot of other shops that do that. But
yeah. Pretty much what an anodizer is since we use all titanium, instead of using steel, which steel works out good too, but you know, I don't want to separate metals and all that stuff, but we actually had carried the machine that changes the color of titanium in the shop, and we customize it right in front of you. So if you're like, hey, I want this, you know, amethyst navel curve, but I want it to look gold without paying for gold, we can make that happen, and it literally takes 2 seconds. We just gotta polish everything up and then sterilize it.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's just really cool, just throwing a little science in the mix. And
whenever I was in there last, I saw that you guys had like I would say like high class, I wouldn't say to an extent, whatever, you have really, really cool designs as far as your piercings go, like anything from the bones to like, you know, the gold and like, you know, all these interesting male designs, like. Yeah,
pretty much, I mean, like one of our good friends, Vinny, ended up getting a set of ear weights, and pretty much what it is, it's a nautilus fossil that's a coil, that's an ear weight, that's just big and awesome and metal as shit, but it looks good on dudes. You know, we got these other weights that are Ronnie James Dio weights that's just a set of antlers that just go through, you know, and those look pretty sweet too. I mean, a lot of our demographic and a lot of people shoot towards a lot of girls and stuff, but they forget that guys want to wear cool shit too. Yeah. So I mean, sometimes whether it's, you know, blingy stuff like this and golden diamonds like that, or just nice, simple, you know, just cool shit.
Yeah, show us some of the stuff that you got, whatever you want. Just like zoom in.
Well, pretty much we got this. My lip is 20 genuine diamonds in rose gold. Okay. My nostril piece is black pearl surrounded by diamonds in rose gold. Even the inside of my lip is solid rose gold. You can see that there. And then the insides of my ears and the backs of my ears are solid gold. Yeah, and then my plugs are all marquee cut stones, and these usually retail for about $1,200. So we just, you know, but our whole motto with things is you can't sell nice stuff unless you're wearing nice stuff. So we don't let any of our piercers or anything like that, like nobody wants to wear any kind of peasant jewelry. You know, like we want to make sure that people know that it's okay whether you're a guy or a girl to, you know, you get pierced and tattooed for self-expression, but if you're wearing crappy jewelry and shitty tattoos, that's what you're portraying off to somebody. Yeah. So if you're sitting there and got some acrylic beach ball looking barbell hanging off your eyebrow or something like that, I already have a perspective of you. Yeah. You know, but if you end up walking up and then if you have somebody going, ooh, that's really, really cool. You know, like, if you're doing it to express yourself, you know, you pretty much express yourself how you want people to see you.
Yeah, it's all nonverbal psychology.
Yeah.
All of it. Cool, so what, 2 things, we got about 3 minutes left.
Perfect.
So, you were just in Real Detroit for?
Best piercing and body jewelry in Detroit.
Yeah, and it was in Real Detroit, wasn't it?
Yeah, Metro Times.
Metro Times, okay.
Yeah, so we're in Metro Times for best body piercing and body jewelry in the Metro Detroit area. Yeah, that's good. Which the after party is sweet. Yeah. Free booze, free food. Yeah. You dress up.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty awesome. I mean, if anything, that's showing that, you know, that the city is recognized.
Well, yeah, and before, like, I always thought it was just, you know, whoever puts ads into their magazine and then that's what they throw out. But we don't put ads in anything. We social media, we just put ourselves out there. And I always thought it was just a piece of paper you throw up. I never really cared too much about it until I actually realized that people actually get recognition for doing hard work. And it's actually kind of nice to see that these magazines are doing that more and giving people a shout out for actually doing work without actually putting money into their magazine.
Hell yeah. Also, and then lastly, what are we supposed to look forward to this year? For what's Iron Clad doing this year that's, you know, pushing to the next level?
Pretty much, we got a couple of our guys doing some tattoo conventions. We got Matt Lambden and Johnny Andres going to do the New York convention here coming up pretty soon. I think they're heading out to Grand Rapids to make an appearance out of that convention. Me and Chase in June are going to APP conference, which is in Vegas for a week. Which we just fly out, hop in a limo, get to the hotel, do some classes, do some partying, and then just do some learning. Like there's classes from start to finish. So we take whatever classes pertain to us, like how to sell more gold or how to run a more efficient business with what you got to work with.
Yeah.
So, as far as the basics, we have all that down, but we just want to constantly better ourselves as a business as a whole, be more intelligent about what makes the metals, as opposed to be like, this is gold, but I don't know what's in it.
What artists are you rolling for soon? Anybody new coming up?
Yeah, we have a couple guest artists coming up. We have actually a world famous scarification artist that's going to be coming through. His name's Wade Dunn. He's been top 3 scarification artists in the world. He's from Australia. He's flying out here. And then we got this girl artist named Whitley Palmer. She'll be here in a couple weeks. So the first week of May, she'll be here. Just a really cool, rad chick from what it seems like. And so we're excited to have her there too. But yeah. And then we got this other guy named Emmanuel, who's from California as well. He does some really cool traditional stuff that he's going to be out around towards the mid-end of June.
Okay, sounds good, man.